All right, chillers. So today we're talking about the ODOO CRM app. Remember ODOO, guys? It's that one software with all the apps you need for all your business solutions. And today we are including a CRM. It's just like a PA, so?
Yeah, man. Dude, this thing is amazing. It's neat. It's powerful. The ODOO CRM essentially makes you not forget your customers. I mean, every lead, every sale, every deal, it's all tracked. The ODOO CRM is like a side check, but professional.
Exactly. It helps you respond fast so you don't lose customers to that next guy.
And features, well, don't stress about that. You can connect it to your ODOO website and your ODOO marketing apps. So leads from your media campaigns land straight to your site and right into your CRM. So you can manage your sales pipeline, keep notes of critical deal information, and plan activities accurately. Think about how many businesses in Mzansi lose money because they forgot to follow up with the new leads and customers, while ODOO CRM makes sure no lead gets ghosted.
And guess what the best part is? This thing literally grows with you. You start small. The first app is free. We've mentioned that. And then you can add more apps as your hustle grows and your income is growing. Obviously, unlike other CRMs, ODOO doesn't force you into a whole wedding and commitment. You can just date first.
If you're not tech savvy like me, but need this for your business, you can book a free meeting with an ODOO expert. You get to choose the time at your convenience.
So the way I look at it,
Yeah.
the pros that it's intuitive,
Yeah.
it's flexible,
Yeah.
it's affordable. I mean, what are the cons? I don't see any, bro.
Total no-brainer, bro. The way I look at it, this thing, dude, if you're selling phones or sneakers on Instagram or you're running an actual full formalized company, it makes you look like a boss.
Just don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple, grow step by step, and let the tool work for you. Stress the app, don't let the app stress you.
So I think we've said enough. Make sure you check it out for yourself. You can start right now for free or book a free meeting. Check out the link in the comment section. All right, so coming up on the show today, we spoke about the man on everybody's lips, Mashego.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Too short, Arabia.
We got into the royalty dispute of Hamba Juba.
Hey, that story is growing wings.
Yeah. Also, Zozo, you spoke about Faith Nketsi dating Kanyimbao's ex. We got into that. We also spoke about Tiwa Savage and Tyla, what happened on the Breakfast Club.
Oh, yeah.
Liquideep is back together.
They're
delved
coming
into
back,
that and a whole lot more. But before we start the show, I gotta let you know that in November, PHENDUKA, we're celebrating 1 year of the best-selling book of all time.
Oh, my nigga!
Uncancellable. Yes. So we're going to have an event.
Beautiful.
So the kind of event that we want to do, bro, it's like, remember in Bram when there were those artsy guys and they used to have like artsy things happening at the event where there'd be like underground bands performing and then you have artists painting and it's just like celebrating art and
It reminds me of like
culture.
Arts on Main back in Maboneng, back then. Yeah.
That vibe.
Arts on Main vibes. Yes. Oh, bro. Beautiful.
That's what we're going for. So make sure you join us on the 1st of November. There's going to be live bands. There's going to be interviews with other authors.
Ooh, beautiful.
So we're celebrating literature.
Yes.
There's going to be book signings, pop-up bookstores for those who like to read. So that's happening on the 1st of November at the beautiful Victoria Yards in Johannesburg. Tickets are now live on quicket.com. Early bird tickets are at $100 until the 15th of October. Check out the link in the description below if you want to come join us. It's limited, so I think about 300 people can come.
Perfect venue, that Victoria Yard.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, Temple Jeans is from there. They do their things there. And then you've got like these world-class South African sculptors that make beautiful art there.
Yeah.
It's like a whole lot of like, it's a whole yard of just creativity and creative
100%,
work.
yes.
Beautiful.
That's what we're looking for. So make sure you keep it locked to find out which guests will be joining us and bands and stuff like that. And then also, dog, I think my ancestors don't want me to go to China, bro.
No.
I kid you not,
Don't
dog.
say that, dog.
So guess what happens, Zozo? So we're meant to go to China this week, right?
Mint.
My visa got accepted, right? Then I get a call on Friday from the China embassy. They're like, hey, unfortunately, we're going to have to revoke your visa and cancel your visa because you ran out of pages. There's no more pages on your passport. So I need a new passport.
Oh, no. Oh, dog. Globetrotter.
Fuck, dog. Yes, I have to get a new passport. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be there at the China event.
damn.
But you're still going, right?
Yeah. Well, the event is still happening. Because last time, a lot of people were super disappointed that you went there. And so the people who are there, I mean, it's not like there's 2 million South Africans who are chillers in China. It's a finite number. So I don't know if, it's still going to happen. But yeah, I should still be going there. Do the one with extra pages now when you apply for a new one.
Yeah, I'm getting a new one.
Yeah. Because when I applied for my new one, it's the one with the extra pages. There's like one with extra pages.
Oh, and then you just pay like extra amount.
Yeah, a bit of extra amount, but it's got extra pages, so it'll last you longer.
Yeah.
Because it definitely won't last you 10 years. As it's valid for 10 years, but it won't last you 10 years.
Yeah, so I do apologize to all the chillers that were looking forward to seeing me in China. Konnichiwa.
That's not just Japanese.
Oh, is it?
Agnachiwa. Shit.
What video did you see that made you laugh?
No, man, people just reminded me of the Prapas video, but I saw it like last year. It's a very old video. Maybe earlier on this year, I don't know, but many months ago. It's just a funny video.
What's happening in the video?
So I think the guy's driving through the hood, with a Prapas. So people are obviously celebrating seeing it, but there's this random nigga, and you can hear him shouting from afar, trying to catch up, and the passion at which he shouts in Prapas is just something funny.
Play the shows, let's see it.
And you hear him shouting, approaching. Proper!
Did you hear they discontinuing G-Wagons, eh?
Oh, the actual basic G-Wagon or the G53 or 56? What is it now?
As a whole, I think they're not going to make them anymore.
What do you mean? I thought it's a very popular car and a very beautiful car.
So did I, bro.
That's
Everybody
like a
loves it,
status
though.
symbol.
Yeah.
When people are... when they've arrived, they want to get a G-Class to show people. No matter how uncomfortable it is, because you've been in one and you said...
It's not comfortable. I didn't like it.
Yeah, well, some people do that. They buy stuff that maybe isn't even comfortable, but... So that the world knows, I want to spend 4 million on this.
Fact checker, you want to say something?
Apparently, these are rumors that are being circulated on social media. Mercedes-Benz has stated that they are not discontinuing the brand.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. People love that. They still buy it.
Please play them a video that I saw recently. It was Danae doing a podcast. The way she said this is so funny.
Oh, Renox!
Yeah, it's an old podcast, but this I saw it the other day.
A man must take his silence, guys. Men are too loud now. Men need to think. Men hold the vision.
What? I also want to...
Men are too loud!
Serasa. That's why I want to... Yeah. That's why they thought they were discontinuing the G-Class. Because G's moving silent, dog. Drop this.
That killed me to know. You gotta love her, man.
Oh, flip.
Anyway, we are back, ladies and gentlemen.
Best niggas in South Africa.
PHENDUKA is here. Triple is here. Back by popular demand. Zozo is here, standing in for Ghost Lady. We got Doodoo in the building. Tato's here. Shots is here. Fat Checker's here. Simpiwe is here.
Drop this.
Poison. Where do we start, man? Yes, there's so much to talk about today. Everybody's been talking about G Mashego crashing out, dog.
Yo,
this kid, bro.
The kid, I'm worried about the kid, man.
You worried about him?
What's up with the kid, man?
Yeah.
Like, you think, when you've got such a big song, you're going to follow up and just keep on making the music, because I think that's what a lot of artists want and wish, that they get this one big song to launch the rest of their career. Because now you've got people looking at you.
It was a massive
You've got
song,
the ears.
bro.
Oh, Birimarung was insane, dog. But maybe I know that he's mentioned things that are frustrating him, but I'm thinking this is not like a fact, it's an opinion. Maybe he's frustrated by the fact that deep down, that the other songs are not catching. Because I went to his Spotify and the boy's been releasing music. But sadly, it hasn't been the follow through that you hope after a big song like Pirimarung. And also that frustration may be mixed with the fact that, you know, songs like Pirimarung, right? Very, very bubblegum. They fall so fast.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you play it now, like the original version, hey, it doesn't hit at all. You know? So some songs really do fall just like that. That's why it's important sometimes to make the timeless music, because you can still play some hits from last year even now, and it still shakes the place up.
For those who don't know, Dj Mashego is the guy who did Birimarung, but he's been saying a lot of stuff. So let me just go through some of it, right?
Yeah.
He says Scorpion Kings and Sony Music are profiting from the hit song Birimarung, but he hasn't seen a share. He claimed the duo made something like 64 million rands
That's
from
not
events, performance revenue from Birimarung, while he's demanding 23 million as his portion. That's ridiculous. Ain't no way Birimarung made that much
That's
money,
impossible.
bro.
And what does it mean from events and performing? What who? Because I could he's got a booking fee and he's been gigging.
I can believe that Pori and Kabza have made that much from gigs and stuff like that, but not
But
just
that's
from
throughout their career.
Yeah,
that's
not
throughout
just
their career. Not one song.
Not one song.
And how do you make how do you quantify the money generated, the revenue generated from gigging off of a song? How do you say Kabza made this much from Asibe Happy from gigs?
Yeah.
You can't from gigs. Especially when you're a guy like Kabza, you know, because you're getting booked for your
days.
catalog, not even so you can't quantify a particular amount and say this is from gigs and it's due to this song, unless you only have one song. But those numbers are not the real numbers, bro. Come on,
He traveled to Nigeria under the belief of a paid gig or work opportunity, but says the deal fell through. Once there, he claims that he was left without money, effectively stranded with no help to get back home. He appealed publicly via live video for help, donations, even giving banking details to afford a return flight. As part of the above disputes, he raised broader concerns about how emerging artists are treated, especially around contracts, royalty distribution, transparency. He suggested the industry infrastructure system is failing new talents who may produce big hits but not reap the financial rewards due to being exploited or unclear agreements. He made claims that Scott's Mapuma is not originally from South Africa and that a BMW M4 often associated with him is not his but owned by Jeepa Entertainment. He also allegedly said that Toss's luxury items, his designer wear, accessories are not generally his but belong to DJ Maphorisa. He said Pori has sexual relations with Mahu, Cyan, and ex-Dappy's his girlfriend. He also alleged that Pori sleeps with Young Stana and many other boys. He claims they wanted to sacrifice him in Nigeria. He said that Uncool MC doesn't have a car, uses Pori's cars. Some of the backlash from his claims involved responses from more established artists. I think Young Stana did a live asking him to respect elders and learn more about how the industry works. He implied that people around him, management industry, have misled him failed to protect his interests, and then he got arrested, but that had nothing to do with what I just said above, right? Tebogo Mashego has not been arrested. Information received indicates that he displayed an abnormal behavior and allegedly acted violently, assaulting people without apparent cause. SAPS members were summoned to the scene and in the interest of public safety had to forcefully remove him from the community as he was visibly causing havoc.
Yeah.
So your thoughts on this? A lot to talk about, but yeah, what are your thoughts, man?
Yo, there's so much. One of the things I was thinking is, do you think his crash out is warranted and what are the intentions behind it? Because it's been spoken about so many times about how artists have been mistreated or not acknowledged for their work and all of that. And it gets to a point where if you're going to pursue a career in a specific thing, you need to equip yourself with as much information as possible. So for him to come and say, Bamuropile or what, like, I think I feel at least anyway, he was supposed to do enough research for himself to know what he needs to do to protect himself and like what's necessary for him to make sure that he's not robbed of anything. So I question the intention behind his crash out, one, and two, with all of the other things that he said about other people now, like it sounds like both two shots is trending now because of a lot of the things
Yeah,
that it
apparently you
sounds
heard
like.
it from Two Shots.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah,
so
Two
now,
Shots.
so now the poor Two Shots. You know what? Maybe we'll learn it. But Two Shots now was never a part of the conversation. But he's almost now the main part of the conversation because
Two Shots are
said.
Rialo.
And then Two Shots nabalelelena in confidence. Now all of a sudden everything is out in the world. So also for his personal brand, what does he think is going to happen after this? Do you understand?
That's my concern, man. I feel like he's going to have a tough time. I don't want to call it and say it's chai for his career because anything happens, it's in God's hands. But like, yo, bro, after that, because it's not only Young Stunner went live, it's Tyla ICU went live.
What did Tyler say?
Same thing. Like,
Okay.
yo, bro, there's one way of raising your grievances. It's okay you've got grievances, but yo, bro, just have a bit of respect. And now you're throwing other people's names into the thing, and now people are coming out having to defend themselves, and you're swearing at someone that, quite frankly, changed his life, Tyla ICU, you know? Young Stunner also came from that point that, yo, this man changed my life, and you're swearing at him. And Young Stunner made one thing that's very important, and he told the truth. He said, you were with us, dog. You were with us in Pori Studio, Kabza Studio. You were in. You were part of the family. And Young Stunner was like, when he got there, remember, he was still signed to Chaivane. And he got there, did your Adiweles, and continued to sleep in that studio, right? He didn't just get one song and figured, and I think this is the temptation. You get one song, and now you want to flex on everybody in the hood that, see, motherfuckers, I told you. This would work out. I made it now. And as you do that, you forget, especially these bubblegum songs. 7 months down the line, if you don't have another backup, you can't perform that thing, and no one's going to want to book you from that thing because there's a new song now. You know, there's Malacosta now. There's all sorts of songs now that sound pretty much, that are in the same pocket as that. And Young Stunner said he just continued working and working and working with these guys. And he said, bro, you literally were inside. You had access to this studio, these producers, Pori, everyone, and you could have continued and went on. And Young Stunner was like, he saw money from Adiwele, I think, or Notamato, that album, after 2 years. Yeah. You know,
So there's something that I was thinking about when I was seeing this whole thing unravel, and I might be deviating slightly, but please correct me, please. I stand to be corrected and educated, But there was a tweet I saw, I don't remember from who, but one of these Twitter people that are always, yeah. And he says something along the lines of, you can't go against Pori on a public platform because what do you think is going to happen to you? I find that statement a little bit problematic, even though it may be possibly true. I don't know. I mean, Pori seems to be or is like one of the bigger guys in the industry when it comes to my piano and everything.
He is, yeah.
But there's a part of it that feels very like it's almost like they idolize him to a certain degree, which for me feels a little bit concerning because like from a business perspective, it's amazing. He's influential. He does all of these things. But now it's almost like you can't say anything because even if it's true, now you can't say anything against Pori
even
because
if you do it respectfully.
your career is ruined. Do you understand? And that I don't know. I feel a little uncomfortable with that kind of limitation because I feel like now even if something is true, nobody's gonna believe it because it's Pori, you know. So there's a level of idolization that makes me a little bit uneasy with the whole thing, Hore. Yeah, he's big and he's influential and he's everything, but like now we can't say anything because of Ramotaba. Which is a reality, I guess, in the South African landscape, and probably even on a like global stage. But yeah,
I don't know whether is it because of, and maybe we don't have proof of this. Is it because he intentionally blocks people, or which is more plausible? Is it because of after you go on a rant like he did, nobody wants to work with you because they don't want to fall out of favor with Pori? Not that he's going around saying, blackball this guy, blackball him to all radio stations. I doubt that's the case. But I think it's because everybody else wants to be, you know, that proximity
the
and
association
attachment.
to Pori.
Yeah.
Then
So
Pori's sitting nicely then because he literally clearly controls everything.
but without him saying, I control. Okay, well, he did go on live the other time and said, we are all his children. What the fuck? Let's play I'm a piano, you know?
Imagine.
Yeah, that was some
You
arrogance,
see,
you
so
know?
now it gets to the head where now he can say anything he wants to because he knows I'm the man. I don't know. I don't know.
No
I
one
don't like
mentioned
it.
of all that power to him.
No.
But he worked. That's what I'm saying. I don't know whether he plays that card or it's just given to him because of what he has done and
Even
how
if
many
it's
people.
given to him, he's not denying it because he enjoys the privileges it comes with.
Yes, because he's never come out and denied.
Yeah.
I heard that, but I heard somebody say you can't have a hit in South Africa without him. That is total bullshit. There's so many hits at the moment that don't have Pori. You know, yes, he releases hits and he's got a gang of producers, fine. But surely, guys, people can work and put in the hours. And South Africans love music. Good music is good music, man.
What happened on Piano Pulse? I didn't watch this week's episode, but apparently they called Two Shot, ne? What did he say about this?
Tutugo Phillips. No, that's his name. Tutugo Phillips.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, Two Shots is from Forstler, right? Or he's lived in Forstler before. You know, he used to commentate in McGrounding.
Okay.
Like, you know, those gassy tournaments?
Yeah.
Now, one gonna make, what shall I spike to? Yeah, he used to do that. Hence, I think maybe that's why he can even rap so fast.
Oh, so he's commentating when he's rapping.
No, man, he's good. He's got a flexible tongue.
Okay.
Yeah. You know Too Short, right?
Yeah.
Bastrata. Yeah.
I've met him.
Yeah, cool
At a
dude.
couple of gigs. Yeah.
Cool boy, man.
Yeah.
Cool kid.
Yes, what did you say?
He said it's not that they went there with him and then left him stranded, the way he was explaining it. It was a thing of, let's say they sent him to go buy bread or something and he didn't want to go or something like that. No, man.
Why were they sending him to buy bread, though? Shame,
No,
man.
No, it's just... Yeah, so... And he didn't want to, right?
Yeah.
And he was also just saying obviously, why, like you asked, why would you send me to buy bread, whatever.
Yeah.
And then they left him at the hotel. Then he says when they came back, he wasn't there already. But also throughout the day, he had been saying these things that he's saying on live, accusing them of, they trying to do something to him. They trying to sacrifice him. They trying to ruin his career.
I don't know about all that, man.
So yeah, that's how it started. But he didn't go into too much detail because he's going to come on the show when he's back from
dope.
Nigeria.
He's
coming next week.
Dope.
Oh, easy. Yeah, I just think, man, there's an underlying, I don't know, frustration or problems that he might have. Because even in the end, you saw Dj Maphorisa because he was acting funny and behaving weirdly. So I think there's something that's bothering him and he needs to get help on that front. And then there's ways of addressing things. Like you were saying, if Maphorisa has done you wrong, speak out, man, The problem is you take away from your grievances. When you're blaming them now of sodomy, fucking men up the arse and then him fucking his boys, girls, and you know what I mean? Then what you've said now, nobody cares about the grievances. Now it's all about the theatrics. And you do yourself a disservice, and you fuck up relationships and you don't get what you wanted initially.
And there's a part where I didn't watch the full crash out, but there's a clip I saw where he was crying. So I don't know, like clearly there is, like you're saying, some element of truth to the story in one way or another, I think, so, because I mean, as a man, I don't know if men still cry or men cry publicly, but I don't know, would he be comfortable with, unless if he's manipulating us emotionally and he wants us to feel for him.
Emotions are emotions, man. People, you can never expect. Didn't Pori almost cry as well? Remember on her live?
Oh yeah. He held the tears.
He held it, but the tears were here. So emotions will creep up on you at hey, funny times. And when it's live, you can't edit. Remember the time you cried on the podcast and we had to edit it out?
When? Me?
I know. We promised never to speak about it. But
Fuck out of here. Hey, so
I see fun.
Bro, I'm going live immediately. That's views, dog. If I'm crying, that's views,
I'm
dog.
kidding. It never happened. But to close this off, how do you feel about DJ Kari, bro? So the kid asked for help, right, to come back to South Africa. And I think Kari made it happen. And then he had cameras.
It's his brand. Isn't it his brand?
It's his brand.
It's his brand, dog. It's on brand. Kari must be there.
And tell the world that, I'm helping this motherfucker. I bought him tickets to come back. Oh, man. Oh, people having curry for that, though. That is an opportunist. But people are like, hey, he's genuinely helping, though, because you wouldn't have helped. Hey, let him bring the cameras, so.
Speaking about royalties, Hamba Juba.
Hey!
Singers speak up on unpaid royalties. Fingers are now pointed to Piano Pulse host Sfiso.
Hey.
The artist behind the hit song Hamba Juba claimed they have not received any royalties despite the song's massive success. Thread on Twitter accused Sfiso from Piano Pulse of owing them money.
Yo, I saw that, dog. Hey. La Hamba Juba yazolenda endlini yethu. La mfika erufi lethu. Wasena masimo mathiwa manje ejaridini lethu uthi ha lethiwa leli. And I saw that. And now what I saw underneath the comments, I think one of the pages, Yano Lyrics or so, put it on Instagram, one of the, gossip pages. Yeah. And in the comments, Cece commented.
She was on the song, yeah.
Yes, she was on the song. So she almost commented like she supports the guy.
Yeah.
Right? And then now people are shitting on Lady Ama. They were shitting on Lady Ama, and Lady Ama then had to make a statement on some, I didn't get paid. I didn't get paid. And on the other hand, the producer's saying people who've been asking about the royalties are getting blocked. So what I'm trying to say is it sounds like there's more than just one person who's saying that they didn't get paid. And who's on the song?
It's Lady Alma, CC, the Marumba pitch guy.
Oh, Maywan.
Maywan.
You think he got the money? Or you didn't even know? It's an eye-opening debate to him. It's an eye-opening debate conversation with how this money is. It's an eye-opener, this one. He's like, what? Shit, I didn't know. Oh.
And the producer, I forgot the producer name. You can
JLSA, unless there's another one.
Yeah. But when I saw this, I can believe this from my personal experience with Sfiso. With Nketsi.
Oh yes, Nketsi, he was involved.
So I'll give you context. Zozo. So this is what happened with, I was releasing an EP, songs I put my name on.
EP mal. EP mal. Like my EP stands for that at the end of the day.
So I'm almost done with we had 5 songs and there was one more missing. Sfiso's like, all these songs are pop. Come to my studio, I'll give you a hit. I'm like, clean, no problem. Went to studio, played me a couple of beats, and then I heard the Nketsi beat. Nice. And I was like, fuck, this is the song I want. This is the one, right? And what's his name? Central wasn't even on it.
MJ Keys is the producer.
Is the producer. Bailey is the
singer.
Singer.
Yeah.
Bailey, I remember. So then I'm like, I want this one, right? Cool. So I get the songs I put my name on, we put it on my EP, boom, 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 boom. Song becomes massive. And then one day we had a gig in Polokwane. I can't remember who I was with.
Mpumalanga.
Polokwane.
Oh, so Polokwane, okay.
Yeah. I think we had a gig there. I was with Tuso, some other people there. So now, Sfiso's drunk, bro. He comes to
Was he there with you or he was there with another artist?
He was there with the Nkosazana daughter and someone else.
Okay, you found yourself at the same venue.
Yeah. So he comes up to me. I haven't seen him in a while. I'm like, hey, Sfiso. Long time I haven't seen him.
You're happy to see him?
Yeah. He's fucking drunk. He comes at me. He's like, yo, you owe me money. Yeah, the song. Because I put up the video on my channel. My YouTube channel.
Yes. So what is that? What are the implications of that?
So you were saying that because the song had reached 1 million views or something, there's money owed to him, right? So I was like, hey, dude, this is all new to me. No problem. Let's chop it up Monday. I'll speak to Electro Mode, send you the statement, see how much money I owe you, and then we chop it up. You know what I mean? And then whatever. And then, it became a big thing. I'm like, dude, now I don't have energy for this. You know?
Okay, what did he say? Why? How did it become a big thing?
No, he just continued to make it a big thing. Like, hey, you owe me money.
So people are watching this now.
This is in public, dog.
Oh, wow, it's a spectacle now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm like, hey, dude, I don't have time for this. So I called him the very next day, right? Called Electro Mode, asked him how much the money and how much the song had made, whatever. Yeah. And then in an email I sent to everyone. I sent it to Sir Trill, MJ Keys, Bailey, Sfiso. I'm like, guys, this is the money Nketsi has made. I'm sending it all to Sfiso. I want no part of the song anymore. Then I went on to remove it from YouTube, from my channel. So the
what about
not
Spotify?
There. And Spotify, I told Electro Mode to remove it from all the DSPs. So it's not there. Because I was like,
Unless it's re-uploaded under somebody else.
unless somebody
Yes.
else
'Cause
re-uploaded.
to stop your story there, man, you're going to continue because for people to understand, so with a distributor, when you approach them and you say, I've got a product, please distribute the product. They will then distribute this product onto all the shops, Spotify, YouTube, etc. Right? And even if there are videos on YouTube, somebody else has uploaded your song, they will obviously send out the digital copyright bugs to go search websites. And you will notice if you put up a song or a mix, you're not going to make money from it if you're playing other people's songs. Because the distributor has flagged that as their copyright or your copyright, and they represent you as the artist. So all the money is collected online. Go to the person who uploaded or who's got an account with the distributor, who handed over the product to the distributor. Unless the distributor gives letters of instructions to the artist gives a letter of instruction to the distributor to say, these are the splits of the song, pay me my portion, pay everybody else their portion. But generally that doesn't happen. It's up to you to make these payments to these guys.
Yeah.
So now what you did, you took the entire money, paid it to Sfiso to distribute these payments clearly, because it's not only you or only him who was entitled to the monies, right? So that's what you did. So if the song is there on Spotify, it has now maybe been re-uploaded under maybe his label or MJ Keys. That's the money's no longer going to
No, because I didn't want any headaches. Because I could see, I'm like, this song is becoming a headache. I don't need that shit in my life. So that's why I removed it from my page, because it was sitting on 1 million views. But if I'd kept it on, when it gets to 2 million views, now it's another chat of, hey, you owe me money and whatever. So I sent the email. I think I still have the email. I'll read it to
and
you
people, guys, 1 million views or 1 million streams is not 1 million rands.
Exactly.
Maybe
And that's what I started feeling
maybe
like.
it's like 50,000 or 60,000 rands.
You know what I mean?
Not a lot of money, man. Honestly, guys, it's not. When you see songs with...
Not a lot of money to who, so?
No, man, it is, but you know what I mean. It's not a money that will change your life. No. No, it's a lot of money, but it's not the millions people think it is.
JL was saying he's doing all of these things with his money that he made from the song, and it's they
What things?
You know this song that.
What things is he doing?
I don't know. He had a rant as well about how Sfiso is doing so many other things with the money that he made from
Buying things.
Please.
Oh, people are saying house, cars. Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
But Sfiso's got a record label. Maybe he's got other songs that are big from the label.
I'm just saying, don't say 50,000 is not a lot of money.
No, come on. Don't dwell on that. You know what I mean. 50,000, guys, it's a lot of money. Then,
Okay.
You know? It's a lot of money. It's 5% of 1 million rands. It's a lot of money. But no, it is. Look. Kids must get. I'm not saying don't pay people because maybe there's 50,000 rands that's been made. Even if there's 20,000 rands that's been made, pay people fairly, because sometimes people don't even have the basics.
It's enough for somebody to go on social media and crash out.
No, definitely, and it's enough money to buy new furniture in your mom's house, to buy a bed, a good bed. You know, the investment of a really good bed. It's enough money, to pay school fees for a year for some people. So it's money. I'm not saying people must not get paid. I'm just saying when you see songs making all these, generating these streams, don't expect the money to be the millions. But 50K is still, this is South Africa. It's good money. Yeah.
Got you.
What did he say on Piano Pulse? Has he responded, Sfiso?
They shoot it today.
Okay.
What I want to see happening, you guys did this with everybody else. Jivani and the artists, you did it. So please, can everybody have a right of reply, a right to tell their story? Because you guys, when there was a grievance similar to this, you brought in Jivani and then you brought in the artist, right? That was signed under Jivani, who were willing to come and speak up. So even in this case, can you please have Sfiso, who's the record label exec in this, who's a Jivani in this situation, and then please also do give a right of reply to the kid as well. It would be great to have that conversation, because with Jivani, we didn't have that conversation where it's Jivani, it's these guys. But because Sfiso is a host, hey, can we have that conversation as well? I think it's only right.
You also have a big song. How did you handle your situation? Because there were other people you worked with on the song.
Openness and fairness. openness and fairness. Firstly, for example, for me, with Caterpillar, I let him upload it on his YouTube because I wanted him to grow his YouTube. You know, it's like his first big song as well. You know what I mean? And also, to be frank, the kids started the song themselves. So to avoid this, because I knew what happened to you, and I've heard all the other stories as well, to avoid all of it, I was like, it's cool, bro. Let's use your distributor, and then everything goes to him. Then he distributes everything else to everybody else to avoid that. So you'll never hear of the kabang, yeah, you sold this, sold that, took so-and-so's money. I never wanted any part of handling that, especially because you're dealing with kids. Because firstly, for me, it's not even about that they are kids. It's the fact that it was the honest thing to do. You know what I mean? Because they have more creative input in the song than I do. And secondly, I want them to learn that this is how it actually works. So that this is how it works. You receive the money, you look at the split sheets of what we all agreed on, and you distribute the money. And for them to get the back end of things, because I've got my own account with my distributor, and I know the back end of things, and they don't. So I give them the control. So you'll never hear of just monies that were chowed, not by me.
Why do you think it's so hard for people in the industry to pay people what they are owed? Like, what's so difficult about that?
I don't know, bro. Okay, but also there's things that kids sign, you know?
Okay.
There's things that kids sign, and that's why it's so important to have your own studio, make these songs in your own studio, you know? And have proof that you made these songs in your own studio. Even if maybe they're not recorded in your own studio, but the beat, if it's made in your own studio, then you've got proof of that. So I think part of the reason is because a lot of people, or some people, have resources and some don't. And those with resources have the studio. And then they'll use the music law. And music law dictates, like with any other business, that he who brings forth the means of production owns the product. And that's in all businesses, you know. If I own the factory, unless you say, can I pay you to use your factory? And then anything you're producing while you've paid me, you own it. But if I'm the one still, paying for the lights and everything in the factory, the water, the raw resources that are needed to produce this thing, then I own the thing. So a lot of guys then go back to business law and music law to nail these kids who don't have these things. So I think it comes from I'm Futi, and I'm the owner of the master. Therefore, everybody else gets nothing.
But I also think we must put blame on the Grootmans. Because the Grootmans, well, I think music in general is a very
exploitative, yeah.
Industry, right? Yeah. But, there's that whole thing of like, when you're starting in the industry and you're young and, you're trying to find your way, you have to pay school fees. School fees means getting ripped off.
Go buy bread sometimes in Nigeria. Even after you got a hit song, nigga, you're gonna pay school fees in Nigeria. They'll say, here's a wheelbarrow, here's 300 million nairas. He didn't have a problem with going to buy bread. He had a problem with pushing the currency. Because you gotta have a whole truck. You gotta have a whole truck of currency to buy bread. And bread is like 400 billion nairas, dog. And you see the kid is like, man, I can't even carry my fucking cup maroon. I can't even lift my cup maroon, so yeah. So yeah, it's a school fees culture also.
And then Zozo, on top of that, so the Grootmans know where the money is made, right? Now, if these kids are not looking at those avenues,
the music business,
yes, then I think the Grootmans take advantage of that, and that's when the "you owe me money" chat starts coming. Because if you're up and coming and you're not looking at, for example, publishing, there's money there. And I'm a Grootman and I know there's money there.
You don't even know.
You understand
don't even know what publishing is.
Exactly.
You've heard of it.
Yeah.
It's sort of an idea, but you have no idea.
So I think these guys take advantage, bro.
Yeah, and it goes back to what Zozo was saying about the kids equipping themselves. And I don't want to make excuses for them. I know it's very difficult. You're a creative. You got music running in your blood, in your head, every day, 24/7. All you want to do is make music. And that's the only thing sometimes that you can remain locked in for 5 hours, just sitting on the chair, working on that. You live, breathe music. It's very difficult to open a book, So Candy, I've got a music business course online for like 5,000 rands, and you just do it online. There's classes every Thursday, and then there's a test, and you walk out of there knowing the music business. You know, it's difficult for kids to do that, and I'm not speaking defending them, you know, but it's just how some kids are just wired, you know, and the information is out there on your phone, bro.
To Mugabe's point, do you guys not think that normalizing the whole school fees thing is also part of the problem?
It is.
Why
That's
are
what
you
it's saying.
making
It is. It's a
people
culture.
feel like it's okay to work for nothing in the beginning until you've earned your name
Or
or
you're a
earned
boss.
your spot? You are clearly on that stage because you deserve to be there. So why aren't you being acknowledged for that from the very beginning? Why are we normalizing school fees?
Let's not normalize it. It's a culture that's there, but we shouldn't normalize it.
And then-
It's not-
But we paid school fees. These other kids must pay school fees as well.
In terms of we're moving with the well, no, we're not moving. And then the other thing is also on the point of the grootmans, which is another concept I don't genuinely understand, is that the grootmans now know that we're in a digital era.
Yes.
People are going to come out and speak against you if they're not happy about how you're treating them.
Yeah,
100%.
easily.
If you're a good man like Pori, who knows that, especially he's experienced now, he knows that people are going to speak, or even Sfiso. He knows that I'm pretty sure he knows so many stories about things like this that have happened in the past. So as a grootman, you know that stuff like this are likely to happen. So why are you then not putting things in place to make sure that this doesn't happen to you for your brand, even so that you can also grow and keep getting more artists and sign or whatever?
Good question.
Do you understand?
Good
so
question.
so they then grootman probably get problem because lena ona hana immediate 1 million 1 million views at 50,000. Ona hana yona no hana long term. And no, you can't control these young kids, bruh.
No, you can't.
You
Yeah.
can't.
It's social
And
media.
then you want to work with
Social
them.
media, yeah.
So you want to rip them off and then you want to, but you still want to work. So where do you think
I
it's...
can't wait for a Gen Z president, man. It's going to be wild, eh?
Hey, bro, it's gonna be insane,
show
man.
us play.
But you see, and that's what I and also gotta look. You see, to me, like when I hear the stories of Pori, it's so confusing because I also look at all the other kids that came through him who are now multi-millionaires. You know, your Kabzas, your
Bro, let me-
Tyla ICUs, your Dali
Let me-
Wongas. All
let me
these kids
simplify
are
it
now
for you,
like
bro.
good.
Bro, let me simplify it for you. All
Because
right, cool.
that's good for them.
So if you're a kid and you're about to get in the music industry right now, it's very simple. When you have a song, your song will, let's just say you're at a house. Okay, and the song is now at this house. What's going to happen is that your song will go into different rooms, right? So there'll be a radio room, right?
Yes.
Where your song is making money from radio. That's one room.
Okay.
There's a publishing room where your song is making money from publishing. That's another room.
Yes.
There's a room where it's making money from streaming. There's a room where it's making money from sync deals. So there's all these rooms in this house where your song is making money. If you don't make it your duty to walk into those rooms and collect the money, someone in that room is collecting that money for you. Does my analogy make sense?
100%. And normally the publisher goes into these rooms. Normally.
Yes.
Yeah, and checks that your things are, but they will take the 20%, don't get it wrong.
Yes.
But they will at least will enter the rooms.
Yes.
If not, what you're trying to say is there's nobody in that room who's going to be like, oh, so-and-so didn't come to collect so-and-so's money.
Thank you.
I'm leaving the room and I'm going to leave it in this room.
Yes.
Someone will claim it.
Claim it.
I agree with you.
And mind you, sorry to disturb. And you know that's what some of the board members at Samro are accused of doing.
Yes, because you're not in the Samro room. There's a Samro room
Money,
as well.
yeah. Money sitting at Samro and they're like, oh,
Mang didn't
such
come.
and such an artist hasn't been claiming monies, you know? And then they go and say, okay, they create a user, create a name. In fact, what's his name? That guy is not liked much. The Kiffness.
Yeah.
Please go under the Kiffness's Twitter account and then search Samro. There's a thread where he walked into Samro and demanded that he's not leaving until he got his money or some evidence of where his money's going. Turns out some director, they created a fake profile of a person with a similar or the same name as or somebody as who's a creator, you know? and claimed some works, and some of them belong to the Kiffness. So that's what happens when you don't have an interest or somebody who's looking out for you in these rooms that we call them now. Yeah, true. No one is going to leave that money. No, go into his Twitter first. Do you know how to search? Do you know how to search someone's profile of their past tweets? That's how they nailed Gayton when they went to his profile and searched Kaffa, and they found him calling black people Kaffers. That's how they nailed him. You go to the Twitter account and then there's a search thing. I bet you I'll do it now. I'll do it. Hold on.
While they search, I agree with what both of you are saying. It's just, and I know I said in the beginning, equip yourself, but sometimes you really don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
So while I agree with what you're saying, the responsibility just feels a little bit unfair, especially when you're young and you just want to make music. And also to have the people that are able to tell you what you need to look for, that's money. Who's going to pay for that team? Who's going to educate you on, like, you need to be able to be in room 1, 5, and 7.
But I just told you, Soul Candy, for example, has a course, 5,000 online for music business. And you can learn the stuff for free if you just search.
And there's AI now, man. There's ChatGPT, man.
There's AI.
All of this, you can find it on ChatGPT,
guys.
bro.
Let's be honest. The information is there. You can learn.
It's not like 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, for example, you make maybe Pirimarong, you get your first gig, you spend that 5,000 Rand, or you'll do things, let's be honest, we all know, you'll do things that you need to at first, right? Buy whatever you need to buy, get some clothes, buy yourself a pair of sneakers, maybe you'll go on Shein and spend 5,000 Rands, which is a ton of clothes. And then with the other one, you can just learn, man. You don't even need to spend money.
I met a lady who works at Samurai at the Lauryn Hill concert, right?
Oh, dope.
And she was telling me that they have initiatives where they have a day where they invite all creators, all musicians to come and learn about Samurai.
Okay.
No one comes.
Okay, yeah, it's not
No
clear
one
enough.
comes.
Yeah.
You understand?
These workshops are empty. And that's where the money is. The money talk is there.
Yeah.
Boring, empty, those workshops.
Okay.
And then you're going to come and say, Vangropile.
Yeah.
How, fam?
Okay.
But you're not even registered. Like, yo, you got one of the biggest songs, bro. You're not even registered for Samurai. You don't even have a profile. Yo.
This is why I left the music business, bro.
And mind you,
One hit, I'm out.
Yeah. And mind you, if you register on Samurai, you can still register after releasing a song.
Okay.
You will get maybe those monies at Samurai generally after like 2 years.
Let's
Yeah,
wrap it
really
up.
roughly.
Jeez, we've been talking 40 minutes about this, but I guess it's...
Yeah. So I found the tweet and they found it as well after me.
Yes.
So he was responding to a tweet by Business Explainer. It says, COO suspended. A storm is brewing at the South African music rights organization, SAMRO, as its chief operating officer, Mpho Mufukwe, is suspended after allegedly exposing over 90 million rands in suspicious spending and fraud. She's said to have uncovered 30 million spent on board perks, that's board member perks, alongside 60 million rands in questionable claims, triggering a forensic probe. But instead of receiving support, Mufukwe now faces accusation and pressure from within. So she's a whistleblower, COO, who became a whistleblower, and now she's obviously getting, like Babita Diokaran, who exposed the Tembisa fraud and got killed. Yeah, something similar is happening to her. Now the Kiffness comes in. I'll never forget the day I walked into Samro, told them I'm not leaving until I'm paid for my song. Eventually spoke to someone who whipped open his laptop and saw some made-up dude called David Alexandra Scott, who was claiming the royalties for my song. Later that day, I found out there's a dude called David Alexandra who sits on where? The board of Samro. Dude obviously denied it, but the chances of that happening are super slim. But that's why they do that at Samro. They make fake profiles and claim the royalties of unclaimed songs. You see, the rooms where monies are left and nobody comes into these rooms to check whether the artist is getting paid. Under ghost profiles, and when they get caught, they say it's a technical error. What are the chances? David Alexandra was collecting this guy's royalty, and at that time, there was a board member named David fucking Alexandra. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah up in here. It's fucked up, bro. Yeah, so that's what happens, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the music business. Welcome to South Africa. It's the wild, wild west.
Yeah, it's not just South Africa, everywhere, worldwide, man. Music business is mafia business, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's worldwide. Just talk world generally, man. It's cutthroat, in the fucking world.
All right. Before we get to you, Zozo, if you're a rugby fan, listen up. The Rugby Championship is delivering some massive clashes, and if you think you know who's going to come out on top, then Hollywood Bets has an offer for you. While the teams are battling it out on the field, you can stand a chance to win your share of 250,000 rands in prizes, cash, or betting vouchers. That's R250,000 rand prize pool up for grabs this rugby season. Is that a lot of money, Sol?
Oh, dude, that's a lot. You gotta say it again, bro. That's a lot. You gotta say it again. Remind them how much it is again, bro.
Your share of 250,000 rand.
Jeez, yep.
All
that's
you
a
have
lot.
to do is go back your team with a bet of 50 rand or more on any rugby championship match. So that strong feeling that you have about this weekend's game, that's your ticket to an entry. A simple 50 rand bet on the team you think will win gets you in the running for that massive prize pool. To get in on the action, check out the link that's pinned to our comment section right at the top, and then click to get started. When you sign up, be sure to use our promo code to let them know that I sent you. It is Chillers. As always, Chillers. You absolutely must be 18 or over to participate, and please bet responsibly. This is your chance to make this rugby season even more rewarding. Good luck with your bets and enjoy the games. What you got for us there, Zozo?
So there's speculation swirling around Zimbabwean fugitive and businessman Kudzai Mushonga, the former fiancé of actress and media personality Kayumbao. And according to sources, Mushonga has allegedly moved on and is now romantically linked to reality TV star and influencer Faith Nketsi. So I called a few friends and
But she came out and she said they're not dating.
Yeah. She denied it. She said that that's not what's happening. That's part of what I got when I
They always deny, hey? Why do they always deny, bro?
I don't get it, bro.
Yeah.
So Ariana, she's not with him, and she uses him to pay for half price Saudi flights because apparently he gets them for cheaper. Who she's actually dating, because she's been having luxurious trips to Dubai. I don't know if she's still there right now, but she has been having some luxurious trips. And who she's actually dating, Master KG, and he bought her an AP watch.
Damn.
Yeah. And then
Which one is the AP now?
Hey, you don't know.
Yeah,
Hey,
but she
my man,
denied.
it's
She
fucking
denied
expensive,
dating
bro.
him, and I think she posted that girls just want to travel. So no, she's not with him, and she's like I said, she's enjoying a getaway called the Atlantis in Dubai, where Mushonga is also said to be based, and then the social media users have been quick to draw connections, with some questioning the timing of her frequent visits with the luxurious vacations. But like we said, she denied the whole thing and she's not with him. Yeah.
Hold on. How would you feel, bro, if your woman gets discounts on flights by another man and she's with you?
Oh, that's emasculating, bro.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, if the man is Master KG. It's not like Master KG, is struggling.
Hey, that Jerusalem money is long, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
It's-
AP watch.
Yeah, bro. Whoa. Hey, which one is that one now?
Check how much an AP watch is there, bro. It's not
It's
cheap, bro.
about 6 million rand.
Hey,
Approximately.
6 million on the wrist.
And also, because we might as well have a full, well-rounded conversation, while we're speaking about that, so there's been rumors about Tuli, Pongola, and Maphorisa being back together. And they're no longer together. He is actually dating Sibs Julie. And who Tuli is dating is Scott Cooper, who is tied with the gold mafia. And he's the one that bought
Oh,
Tuli
yeah. So I
a
saw that
Lambo
documentary. Did you watch that documentary?
allegedly.
Which one?
The gold mafia in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, linked to the cigarette smuggling as well.
Yeah. He was he one of the big boys there in that
Oh, for
documentary.
real?
Scott, yeah, I think I remember him.
Damn, bro, yeah.
So
Yeah.
these luxury
I don't see
trips
Pori
are-
dating Tuli Pongolo again, man. I don't know. After everything that they went through, the courts and everything else, I don't know, man. I wouldn't if I was
Sibs?
Pori.
Who's the Sibs girl?
Yeah, who's Sibs? I wouldn't if I was Pori. But hey, the love wants what it wants. The heart wants what it wants, right? The heart wants what it wants, man. I know what it's like to be in love.
Yeah,
So-
I think Factory can just tell us a bit more about who the Sibs Julie person is. But I think for me, more than anything right now, while she checks, is that I don't know, like the social responsibility of influencers when it comes to things like this.
Social what of who?
The social,
Two things that don't go together.
That's-
It's like
yeah,
a paradox.
social,
That one,
like, when you, I don't. It is a choice to become like an influencer and to be like famous and all of that.
Is this Sibs? Whoa. Whoa, okay.
She's pretty.
She's pretty.
She's beautiful.
She's low profile.
Wait,
though,
wait,
right?
let's see that.
Well,
Wait,
she's not when there's a picture of her in an article.
Cancel the thing. It says Sibs. Sibs, who
Charlie.
is you?
Sibs
What?
Charlie.
US born.
US
Who is-
born model. Lee Kudzai's baby daddy. Who's that now?
Who's Oya's baby? Hold on, Sibs Charlie. Who's born models Lee? Who? Hey, who?
From suing
Who is born
Nandi
model?
Madida to dating a well-known presenter and actress. Here are 5 facts about Lee Kudzai's baby
But that's
daddy.
not. But they're talking about Lee Kudzai now.
Ah.
Wait, there's Sibs Charlie, Lee Kudzai, or two different people. Those.
No, Lee Kudzai is the baby daddy.
No, man, that's a woman's name.
Oh, shit.
Help us,
Hey,
fact
I'm
check.
lost, man. There's a lot
There's
happening,
too many
bro.
Hey,
of
Meko
them.
Kudzai or Charlie. No. Yeah, that's so confusing. Okay, now why are we looking at this one now?
Yes, fact check.
From what I'm seeing here, Sibs Jali is a man, and then Lee Kudzai is the baby mama.
Oh, Sibs Charlie is the US born
Is the
baby
guy.
daddy.
Yes.
Oh.
But I can't find anything on Sibs Julie.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
you
a
searched the wrong name.
Yeah.
Shots. Oh, hey, you're confusing us, bro.
Yeah. Nah,
you
shout
searched
out,
the
man.
wrong
Look,
name.
I'm not in. You really want to know? See this girl that Pori's dating?
Yeah.
Ah.
I've never heard of her. Like, what does she do? Is she an influencer or what?
She's an influencer.
She's a baddie.
I can't say she's a baddie, but I do know that she's well known on social media.
What's her name?
Oh,
Lee
Sibs Julie.
Kudzai,
Oh,
yes.
oh.
Yeah, the one with the tattoos on her
That's who
arms,
Maphorisa
yeah.
is currently dating.
I don't know if who she's with currently. She keeps her relationships on the DL, but I know that she had a baby not long. But yeah,
Who? The Sibs girl.
Lee Kudzai.
Oh,
But that's not. Well, why are we talking about Lee, guys? I thought we left Lee because we got onto her by mistake.
No,
Why are we continuing with her?
I'm answering Zozo's question.
Oh, you interested in Lee Kudzai?
No. I was asking who Maphorisa is dating.
Yeah.
Is not. The
And you guys can't
person.
find her, right?
No, we
Yeah,
can't.
see, well done to Pori, man. It's good to,
He learned his lesson the
it's
first
good to date a
time.
girl people can't find online. You know, don't date a girl and everybody's following her online. You know, like you find everybody there. Nah, man. I'm also there following. Nah, you know, like you don't want to find you date a girl like that. Just date a girl nobody can find online. You get peace. You find peace like that. You know.
Yeah, so Faith is living it up in Dubai with luxurious trips, and that what I was saying is, look, I don't know if it's her who's funding this or if she's dating somebody who is, but I've always wondered, like the social like I said, the social responsibility of influencers and famous people. Kore. Is it fair for us to expect them to behave a certain way because there are so many younger people and even older that look up to them and want the things that they have? And the way that they present them having these things or acquiring these things is not always as we've come
kosher.
to learn. Yeah, you know, so what level of social responsibility do they have, or honesty to their followers? Is it fair for us to expect them to be like that, or like can they just do whatever they want and we're unfair for expecting them to behave a certain way?
Mac.
It's all lifestyle, man. It's all lifestyle, bro. Just pushing lifestyle.
So
Listen.
it's fine what they're doing, even if like they're presenting it in a way that the way they say they're getting it is not the way that they're actually getting
That's-
it.
But everybody knows, though.
Not everybody.
It's not like a hidden secret.
The problem is, yeah. But there's some kids who don't know, who think that sandwich shop, that online flowers shop, that you little boutique store, that boutique or this
That makeup
label that
brand.
she has, that only her friends wear and stuff, is making all that money. Some kids actually believe that. But we all know, you know, that these Instagram girls and a lot of them, you know, the way they move, they're not being honest, you know, as far as their source of income. But you see, in an ideal world, I would say it's unfair. They need to be honest how they make their money. How they spend it, though. Their social responsibility, they can do whatever. They want to post naked pictures because that's what they've been doing before they were even famous. Remember, it's them. People must just smarten up. I want to say they must be honest, but here's the thing, right? A lot of what we see in the real world is cleaning money operations. The McDonald's that pop up sometimes are just laundry operations for drug trade and all sorts of illicit monies. And I think that gold mafia thing is it's like an eye into what's happening in the real world. So even in the real world, there's so many people driving with Porsches, living all these lives, and it's stolen monies from Timbisa, for example. It's stolen monies from tenders gone wrong, drug money.
So
I don't know where the money's from, but our president was found with billions of rands, hundreds of millions of dollars on the couch. So there's so much that just is flagrant happening around us, and nobody's honest about, oh, this is how I make my money. Literally. So it's so difficult to police and say, oh, but the slave queens must tell us how they make their money, when all these operations are cleaning money in full broad daylight.
Your tone is that of somebody that's saying it is what it is, so whatever. Which I guess, realistically speaking, that is the truth. But the concern there then becomes we keep perpetuating bad behavior. So it's gonna be one of those, like, where does it stop? And
I know.
And then it's gonna get to a point.
Are you trying to change the world, man?
No, Zozo. What I'm trying to say is what they're doing. And you're right, it is what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is, if I say, nah, be honest about how you guys make your money, there's so many people who need to be honest.
True.
So many people who have unexplained monies, man. In South Africa.
The solution is beyond us. It's fine.
In South Africa, so many people who've got unexplained money you can't explain, and they don't want to explain it. So it's like we are taking a small one. There's little slave queens.
As a woman, when you look at these slave queens posting their bags and trips and whatever, do you get inspired, or what does that activate in you?
As myself, I don't get inspired because I'm the type of woman that I don't hate it. I've been brought up to be somebody to just work for what she has. So there's two ways of looking at it, where there's that version and then there's a version where I really do not mind waking up and just having a man send me money and say, go live your best life. Do you understand? Am I going to question where he got the money? Bruh, if there's R1 million looking at me right now, am I going to say, where did you get it from? No.
Where's the social responsibility in that?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly, because guys, I mean, waking up every day and going to work is not always that fun. Like, people are already complaining about year-end fatigue. People have been complaining about year-end fatigue since April. Do you understand? So, and unfortunately or fortunately, as women, we have the advantage of having access to money sometimes a little easier because there's men.
So is it not demoralizing when you see all this freak whatever song is saying on social media?
No,
like,
it doesn't.
Why
make
do they
me
get
feel
it so
bad.
easy? You know?
No, man. Because if I wanted to go that route, I could.
There's a price to pay as well.
Yeah, you see. So now the moral question: do my morals allow me to go that far? Hey, man, I think at some time we all reach a point in life where we are like morals to the side. We'll address morals when it's time. But right now, there's $1 million and there's a man who's giving it to me for free. I don't know what he did to get that $1 million, but it's there right now. And it also depends on the stage I am in my life. Also, that
and
also
the relation,
influences.
Sometimes you could be getting money from a man who's actually your dude, like your man.
Yeah, and I don't know what he really does.
A situationship.
Yeah. So we're lying as women if we say, if someone comes to you now and says, you can ask all the women in this room. Someone comes to you and says, here's $1 million. Jay.
Everyone.
And that's some men that don't even expect
would you suck
anything.
Dick for $1 million?
No.
Hey, man.
No. Wait, guys. Everybody, wait, guys. Okay, fine. They're all saying I'm like, then who's dick then?
Oh, actually, there's a. Speaking of sucking dick, I'm trying to find. I don't know if I ever bookmarked this. There's a guy who's got a social media account. Oh no, I didn't bookmark it. You know what he does, right? He goes around. So I think he wears those spectacles with recording devices. So he goes around asking. It's generally men, right? Random strangers like, yo, bro. If your mom was held hostage, would you suck my dick to set her free? Yeah. And it always ends up with niggas angry chasing him. Like, what, motherfucker? What did you ask me, motherfucker? Oh, you're gonna come across it one day on social media. That's the funniest thing ever.
As men, how do you answer that? Your mom
I wouldn't
is
answer
held-
it from a stranger.
Your mom is held hostage.
If she was.
Yeah,
My mom.
Yeah, and all you have to do is suck dick to
I would look
release
for all
her.
the ways to free her. And
There is none. There is none. The
my
only
mom, man.
option you
It's
have
my
is
mom.
to suck dick. So yes.
It's my mom.
Yes.
My mom.
Yes. Say it with your mouth. Yes. Yes, I would suck
My
dick.
mom. I would. Nah, it's my mom, bro. I would. No, it's my mom, bro. No ways, bro. Nah, it's my mom, bro. I would. I would.
What else you got for us, Zozo?
It's my mom. Come on.
So Tiwa is apologizing on behalf of Tyla. Tiwa Savage.
Oh, I thought you said T.Y. Tiwa Savage.
Tiwa Savage is apologizing on behalf of Tyla, and everybody is up in arms. Tyla referred to herself as colored.
Oh.
And Tiwa on the Breakfast Club
remember that.
was asked what her opinion on that is. And she, long story short, basically was like, no, she understands why the Americans would be upset. And where she comes from, when there is no I guess she was implying some level of accountability, then you apologize on behalf of the younger ones. So in this case, she's the adult, the older one. And she was apologizing on behalf of Tyla, saying that no, that's not, she didn't mean it the way that it was presented.
Okay.
Again, I think she like a lot of people are saying she had absolutely no right to do that because
It's not her place.
It's not her place at all. But I also, when you look at the interview, you'll see that the question took her by complete surprise, and I don't think she was prepared for it. So there's also the possibility where she was maybe just speaking and without properly thinking of what she's actually saying, and then she just ended up saying what she ended up saying. But I think she had no right or any place to be apologizing on behalf of Tyla, especially because it's something that Tyla has been very confident and loud and proud about. So I don't understand why she thought it would be her responsibility to apologize on behalf of Tyla, because it almost also implies she's apologizing for South Africans for even or at least colors,
For having colored as a racial grouping.
so ish, yeah.
That's
And
big.
then there's a clip that where I think Tanya explains it very well. And
That's why.
Tanya Samazwa explains it, and she just tries to make everybody understand.
Does Larry Vary know about this? No, Larry Vary.
Oh, Larry Vary. Yeah.
The guy we have,
Our
the
Khoisan spokesperson. Hey, I hope when you watches the news more than us, I hope you know.
So what are we playing? We're playing Tandisa?
Mazwa's clip,
Explaining?
the Tyla situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
This issue with Tyla saying that she's colored. I think that she probably didn't realize that it meant something different. She's only 19 years old, number one, or 18 or so. She's a kid. Yeah. And I think she didn't realize that it was different for you than it is for us. And for her, it was very important to claim that identity because in South Africa,
culture.
Yes, and in South Africa, this is it's important that she identifies as a colored person because there's a group of people that can get ignored, and colored people tend to fit into that space. So, it's different. It's a cultural identity more than it being a racial identity. I think it's just to understand that black is a political identity for us, and Tyla would be black politically, but she'd be culturally a colored person who grows up in a colored environment where the culture is completely different.
It sounds colored. She speaks, Why couldn't she say that then, Tiwa Savage?
She didn't
You see,
know.
Tandi just said that without apologizing for Tyla, because Tyla will be like, I'm unapologetically colored.
She's speaking to Americans.
Because she says she's colored.
She's speaking to Americans. Americans just need to get over it, man. Because why are they getting offended about something that it's a South African thing? Why are you getting offended that somebody identifies as colored?
That's America. You see, they win the baseball league there. It's called the World Championship Series. They fucking wrestling, the world wrestling. And the guys only wrestled niggas from Utah, Colorado, fucking New Mexico. You know, and he's like the world wrestling champion of the world. That's fucking America.
And
They
it
think
wouldn't be
nothing
the first
exists
time.
outside of America.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time a conversation like this, the first, second, or third time a conversation like this happens. So it's a little annoying. The ignorance is a little irritating. Like, how are we still speaking about this today?
But you do
this
know Americans
tone?
are very ignorant.
Yeah, super.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't even know their deputy president. No, for real. Like the true story. A lot of them don't even know who the deputy president is.
Yeah.
Like legit. That's America. Very ignorant country. Super ignorant country. Man, fuck.
Bro,
America.
that's why I always find it fascinating, right? I'm digressing, ne? But I always find fascinating, and please help me out, fair checker. Hopefully I can articulate what I'm thinking. I always find it fascinating how you're a rapper, right? Who's born in a country with so much culture, so much heritage, so much all of that, right? But you idolize someone else from another country who doesn't have any of that. Like they're like a lost soul. Like, but that's your idol. Like I just don't get that.
But that's because you as a person, you haven't put heritage and everything else in as a high priority for you. That's not what matters the most in life. So how can you then look to an American and search if they've got, a long record of heritage and soul and all these things when it's not a priority in your life?
No, I'm saying like here you are, right? You got so much substance as a human being, right?
You're not aware of it though.
And then you want to emulate, like, talk like them, the accent, even baggy,
You're not aware of it.
baggy, wearing clothes like them. Fair checker, please. Do you understand what I'm
No,
trying to say?
I think you expect kids to be conscious, but they're not conscious like that. They don't even realize that
also
these
the
guys are using their
influence.
slave masters' surnames. Carter. There's no black man who's a Carter in the world, bro. In the world, you know what I mean?
Conscious. They don't have conscious.
Yeah, they're not conscious like that, bro.
So you're basically saying Africans looking up and aspiring to the Americans. Okay?
That's what he's
Is
saying.
that what you're saying?
Yet
Yeah.
we are the ones
With the,
who are
with the,
rich.
how-
I
with the
don't know
rich
if I can
culture.
make it as broad as Africans. I was just like with hip hop. It fascinates me how I hate to use this name. Like it's the only rap I can
Okay.
think of right now.
Okay.
Like an A-Reese, right? He sounds like them, right? He raps like them, wears like them, but they are like lost, bro.
That's
Like
what-
they don't have a culture. They don't have anything. Whereas you are so blessed. Like you know where you come from. They don't even know where they come from. You know your ancestors and your grandparents and your lineage.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word,
Yeah.
right? But you look at this guy and he's an idol, like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Maybe
Nah,
because
man,
there's an
it's
existing
easy.
template, maybe, don't you think? Like they know, I don't know. I'm also reaching, but maybe there's an existing template. Like they've seen, and I don't want to say we don't have successful South African rappers, but like they've seen successful American rappers and how America has always been presented to us generally as we've been growing up. So maybe that's the aspiration. Like the term American dream exists for a reason, So the aspiration, I think, comes from there's almost like an existing template of how you want to or where you want to end up. So it's almost these are the steps to follow, or this is what to do, or how to sound, or how to look like. And when on a global stage, if you want to be received, maybe this is the route to follow.
They're the benchmark.
And we haven't established ourselves as the African rappers for our own direction, our own route to follow. So because we don't have that, then we just follow what's there. So then the challenge to our African rappers could be what do we do to establish ourselves separately from everybody
That's
else?
where I'm a piano comes in. That's why it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Because it stands out and it's proudly us.
Yeah.
And I think it's unfair, man. You're almost 40, right? You think about these things. When you were 15, you were listening to Eminem more than Colbert Bugwebo, your uncle, right? Nigga doesn't even know how many albums Uncle has dropped.
No, you're right.
If I asked how many albums Colbert dropped, Uncle Colbert dropped there, you wouldn't even know.
That's why I even talk like this, like swearing I learned from Eminem.
Exactly. So when you were 15, you weren't thinking that. But when
No,
you're
I
older
wasn't.
with kids, you tend to think about the world and what you leave behind and all
Because
these
what we
things.
consumed, like on radio, TV,
Yes, that's all-
MTV.
exactly. So that's
all
a
we saw.
benchmark. And I think
Okay,
it's also
okay. No, you got a
beautifully.
point. Damn, so I'm conscious now, bro. I'm getting old, man.
Yeah, naturally, bro. You concern yourself about different things when you get older. You know, naturally. You don't even see it. You don't even see it. I mean, I was insulted the other day when the teller at the shop asked me do I have a Checkers card. And I'm like, of course I've got a Checkers card. What do you mean? You know, I got 2 kids and a family. Of course I got these things that I worry about now. You don't give a fuck about them when
we
you're
don't
young.
want those men who have that. You can't take them seriously.
Yeah, I agree,
why?
man. Why you got that, bro? That's a
What
woman's
extra
duty.
savings?
What do you mean,
We
dog?
want
Yeah, how?
extra savings as a
I buy
man.
groceries, dog. You don't buy groceries?
Nah, what?
Why?
Aye.
Okay, but truth is, you've lived with a woman for the past 10 years of your life, right?
Yeah.
So me, it's still like a new thing.
Okay.
It's like a proper new thing. Before I did live with a woman, but it was like, she's my girlfriend, you know? So, yeah.
Bro, come to my house. I'll teach you these things, bro.
Oh, shit, bro.
Yeah, no,
I'll
there
come
was a
through,
chat.
man.
Sorry, you can't take men who have stuff like that
Yeah, you
seriously.
can't.
Men
Are you
who want
serious?
discounts.
Ah!
Men who want discounts don't have money.
Hold on. So I must buy these 4 roll-ons.
Yes,
I must buy these 4 roll-ons for $200,
Yeah, bro.
but I can get them for $100.
Yeah, bo. Yes,
Ha!
exactly.
Ha!
Exactly.
That is madness. That is dumb.
But I think you can group those type of women who think like that as the same type that go in Doda must. You know?
Yeah, that is silly, man. I was talking I was having an argument with Spoo. Going to a gig. Now, the Pirimarun kid said, so it's a similar conversation. So the Pirimarun kid, I think, questioned Pori's branded clothes. Are they also real or are they fake? Because everybody's wearing fakes. And then so Spoo was going on, but I know you can't be wearing fakes. And I'm like, but if you're Pori and you've got some Louis Vuittons that are real, because we know now that these fakes, a lot of them come from the same factory. It's a smart thing to buy the fake when you've got the money for the real thing, right? And someone was like, no, it's still fake. But I'm like, what if they come from the same factory? Is it not a smart decision to save money and actually buy the fake stuff? It's dumb when you don't have the money for the real stuff and you buy the real stuff and everybody knows that, man, you can't afford this 100K jacket. Then it's dumb. But I think if you can, but you can buy the fake and get away with it, why not? You're saving yourself money.
But also, we have to ask, why are you wearing those clothes? Is it an image thing or is it comfortability? Like you like wearing nice clothes? So if you can answer
like the
that, then
name.
you can determine.
It's image. No one buys Louis V's because they're comfortable.
Oh,
There's
bro,
so many
people do,
comfortable
bro.
sneakers. There's
People
so many comfortable. They get to a level of pricing where everything sometimes above like 4,000 rand for a sneaker, or everything up to like $4,000 for a sneaker. Generally, it's a comfortable sneaker.
I got a Casio watch. Why don't you?
A Casio.
Yes, you've got an Apple
I have
watch.
no, it's not an Apple Watch. This is a Garmin watch. This is a Garmin watch. It's got a GPS location.
But you see, you're buying it because you
Yes.
want it, not for
Yes.
image,
No,
not for your look.
No,
Exactly.
not for my look,
So
'cause I
there are
want
people that buy Louis Vuittons because they like them.
No, I don't have a problem with that. I'm saying then there's smart people who buy the fake ones who look exactly like the real
Why
ones.
didn't you buy a
That's
fake
not
garment?
smart, man.
Why?
Because you're not buying it for
Yeah.
image. You're not buying it for us to see.
Yes.
You're
Yes,
buying
yes.
it for your comfortability.
Yes, yes.
So
And
why?
And you can afford it.
And you can afford it.
So what are we saying?
It's not smart to buy something that you can afford the real price of, but buy the fake. That's not smart. I
That's
don't
not
consider
smart.
that being
Yes.
smart.
Hold on. Guys, recently the
Okay,
I get it.
So, asambele peti.
Si ola le pete, asambe wezo, so, asambe zolo. Si ola le pete, asambe zozo. Okay. I'm a bit lost still.
Yeah.
Because I was saying, remember the Chinese with the trade war and stuff?
Yes.
They came out, a lot of them, and said, yo, these things, some of them are actually from the same factory.
Yes.
Same quality.
Yes.
And you know that these are the fakes now. If a Louis Vuitton sneaker is 20K, you are buying this one for 9K. Like this, a lot of my piano guys have been accused of, being involved in these things, right? So I was just saying that if I can buy the exact same thing for cheaper. Sometimes I might consider it if I want to save money.
Yeah.
So I don't know if, and I was saying that's a smart buy. When you're saying it's not.
I understand what you're saying.
Oh,
All
yes.
I'm saying is, there's what we consider fake and there's what we consider real or legit, right? That's the first conversation. And then there's where you can go to a shop to buy the fake one, and then there's a shop you can go to buy the real one. If I have the money to buy something that costs 50,000 Rand, to add on to Magava's point of, if I'm buying it because this is my style and I like it and I'm comfortable and I can afford it, there's absolutely nothing wrong.
Yes.
If you are going there because you like Louis Vuitton, but you don't want to buy the 50,000 Rand, or you'd rather buy the fake one because now we know they're all the same, like, what's the point? So now, like, Odama for Ingi, just go to Pep like the rest of us, mate.
Thank you very much. And on that note, listen up, man. If you're a student, a graduate, or even a professional looking to take your career international, this one's for you. Welcome to Kariba World. Kariba World is all about connecting you with real, legitimate, and up-to-date international job opportunities. Every single month, they feature more than 20,000 open listings from around the world. And these are updated weekly, so you're not wasting time on expired roles. Kariba World is a proudly South African company headed by Kariba Muatanalo, who hails from Limpopo province. Kariba is an accomplished lead project engineer with extensive experience in the mining sector across South Africa and the African continent. He's currently working in Saudi Arabia as a lead project engineer. Since launching in Jan this year, Kariba World has already helped people land jobs with big players like Qatar Energy, Saudi Aramco, opportunities in the UAE, South Africa, and even Pakistan's gold mine industry. And it's not just about jobs. They also give you career mentorship and coaching, professional CV reviews, interview prep, and if you're a premium member, they'll even help you with job applications directly. So whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Kariba World has your back. Check them out on their website, karibaworld.co.za. Kariba World, connecting you to the world of opportunities. What caught your attention this week, PHENDUKA?
Two things, man. Shout out to South African women. Did you see that women now top the list as homeowners in South Africa?
Oh, wow, for real?
Yeah, even first homeowners, first buyers, homeowners. It's more women than men. And it's true when you look around your neighbors and stuff. It's a lot of women who are like...
Is it not maybe they have better record or like... Is it not the...
Like better credit scoring.
Yes,
that could be it as well. You know, that could be it as well. And also because there's a lot of women who are just going out there in the world on their own, as far as, you know, because people aren't getting married and doing the whole... They still do, but not a lot like before, the whole, you know, combined bond, joint bonds, etc. You know? And also I think... I don't know, man. Also, you'll find that a lot of them tend to end up as single parents, and now they have to go out there. I know my mom, when she bought a house, 91, and she was a single parent, technically, you know, and we went out there, and that is still continuing.
First time you bought a house, Zozo? When was it?
It's still coming.
You don't have a house yet?
No.
But chances are you're going to buy it on your own,
That's
right?
definitely the plan.
Dude is probably working towards buying it on her own.
Yeah.
So Musisiwe is working. Are you going to probably buy it on your own? You see what I mean?
I've always said, whenever I get married, I want to go into that marriage already having my own property.
Jeez.
Ooh.
Yeah, then
So,
because you know the words, get out of my house. I'm gonna come. Get out of my house. After 5 years, and you thought it's our house. Get out of my house.
Gladly.
You know they're coming, right?
Yeah,
you know those words are coming.
Gladly.
True.
Yeah,
So,
you
what do
want to
think
go
with
fine.
the men versus women chat? What do you think that says about women? Because I was having a conversation a few days ago about leadership specifically, and we were speaking about how like men as leaders versus women as leaders. And I think women are better leaders.
Nah, y'all are too emotional,
Women,
man.
yeah.
No, it's too emotional.
You guys
No,
can
women
be
are
emotional.
yeah,
I prefer men.
Yeah, you prefer
I mean,
men.
When I come into a place and there's a woman as a leader, I can accept it, right? Because she probably worked very hard to get to that position. And obviously, you don't assess her based on her gender, but on how she leads. But generally, oaks are able to not, you know, put emotions into some decisions. Generally.
That's the problem. So I
Generally.
I hate that because I hate, and no, I'm not reaching. I don't like that we say women can't lead because of emotion. Because men are emotional too.
No, I didn't say they can't lead.
Okay, well, yeah,
Generally,
but okay, let's just talk about the emotion part of it,
Yes.
because there are
Yeah,
people
women
that
can
believe
lead.
that. There are people that think women are lesser leaders because they are more emotional, and a lot of the decisions that they make are based on emotion. Instead, and that's true, but I feel like men do the same thing. But I think where women are different is that we know what our emotion is. So we know if we're going to make a decision based on that emotion. It's also like a fully thought out, unless if it involves a man and I'm mad at him and he's been a shit nigga for the past 5 years. I think that even if the decisions we make are emotional, I believe I don't want to say thorough emotion doesn't make sense, but like it's a thought through emotion that results to the decision. So it's not like a spiteful one, unless like I said, if it involves a man. But like generally, there's also nothing wrong with emotional decision making, because a lot of the time the emotional decision making, we're humans, we're going to have emotions. We're all led by emotions. It's how you use the emotion to dictate the rest of your life that matters.
But a lot of
You know where I can counterattack that. I think women don't know when is the time to be emotional and when is the time to be logical. Do you get what I'm saying? So, for example, it's not incorrect what you're saying. However, if you are leading, there's times where you have to put emotions aside, make a decision, and then once the decision has been made, you can reflect back and tap into that emotion that was happening. But if you're a leader at the time, you can't be emotional when everyone's looking to you for answers. Do you get me?
Okay.
And there are great women leaders out there. I mean, Winnie Mandela, Putima Hanyele in the corporate space. We could name so many, you know? And it's not to say women can't lead, but these are things that are there in majority. So there's
By the way,
there's exceptions, man.
Did you guys know there's a town full of women? Only women are allowed there. Did you hear about that town?
I think I heard of one somewhere in Kenya. I might be wrong.
Is it in the island of Lesbos? No, don't laugh, man.
Is this a place
Do you know the island of Lesbos? No. You don't know the island of Lesbos? No. Oh, this guy's the Greek islands.
For real?
Hey, where's the island of Lesbos? You don't know the island of Lesbos? No. Oh, dude, there's an island of Lesbos. Yeah, it's in the Greek Mediterranean. Island of Lesbos. Dude, you knew it. Right? You knew it. Not even one man there. No man is an island. Check it out. Island of Lesbos.
To answer to you, yes, there is. It's called the village of Umoja. It's in northern Kenya, and majority of the population is women, or basically it's entirely fleeted with women.
Wow.
Yes.
I'd live there.
And then the reason being is because the females are fleeing from gender-based violences, rapes, and other genital mutilations.
Ooh, oh, that's sad,
and
man.
forced marriages. So
shit.
It was created
My heart
in
just stopped.
1990 as a safe haven for females.
Oh, shame.
When
And
it's that
then-
time of the month, you must be crazy in that town, bro.
And then the island
Is there-
of Lesbos.
The Battle of Blood River. It's crazy. It's insane.
And then your island is the third largest island in Greece, and it's located in the northeastern side, near Turkey.
Island?
It's
What's the name?
Island of Lesbos. It's in Greece.
Island of Lesbos, dog. Yeah, for real, bro. Island of Lesbos.
I'm
But
not
man.
this one, it's
allowed
not
in
just
any of
women,
these
it's
places.
women as well.
Why is it called Island of
Yeah,
Lesbos?
It's a mixture. Let me
It's a
check.
mixture, ne?
Google why it's called the
That's a-
Island of Lesbos, or
that's a
how
cool name,
it
bro.
became the Island of Lesbos.
Oh, it looks beautiful. Look
Yeah,
at
it
that.
does, bro. Wow, man.
Jeez, Island of Lesbos.
Island of Lesbos.
So what
bro.
makes the time of the month tough? Because of the mood swings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez, man. Yo. Ha.
That's weird.
Hey.
The island is named after a Greek hero called Lesbos, who was Lapithos' son. So that's why.
Oh, it's a person, Lesbos. Thought it was more fun than that. Thought it was more exciting than that, you know?
The other thing, yes, that
The other thing, yeah, bro, did you see the Stellenbosch-based pilot
Oh,
who crashed in Brazil, in the Brazilian forest?
Yeah.
So there was a guy transporting, he's a pilot and he owned a plane, and he modified his plane to transport cocaine, and he crashed in Brazil with 920 million rands worth of coke.
Yeah.
He's based in Stellenbosch. They know him in Alberton as well. So I'm assuming he'd fly by RANT Airport maybe. They know him just as a scruffy dude, chilled dude, relaxed dude. Little did they know the guy was making 8 million rands per flight.
Damn.
Transporting coke. 920 mil of coke. He used to fly low so that he was undetected by the raiders and the detection. You know, those guys, air traffic control and stuff. And you just fly low. Well, obviously high till it gets to a territory, you know, like over maybe the what do they call it? Air zone, flying zone of a particular country, because there's obvious detection, security reasons, and it's fly low, undetected, land in some makeshift airstrip in the middle of a forest. Drop off the stuff for the cartels.
Do you think it was high before he passed away?
It was high.
Because remember,
It was flying low. So it wasn't high enough.
No, I'm saying, I get when the plane crashes, I'm guessing the cocaine goes.
Oh no, they found it tightly packed in packages that were labeled SpaceX.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I don't know whether is it the cartel playing smart games or who knows, man? Why this guy wants his satellite
So he was leaving
internet
from where
in
to
South
where?
Africa?
He was leaving from where to where?
Where was he leaving from?
From here to, or from Brazil to come
He
here?
crashed in Brazil. Now I don't know whether he just departed Brazil or he was landing in Brazil coming from somewhere else.
Okay.
Chances are he may have been flying out of Brazil.
Out of Brazil, yeah.
You know
he just got the
Brazil and the
shipment, yeah.
forests they in these other countries in South America, you know, which have that what is it, the Amazon and the forests, and that's where they make the coke and the labs and stuff. So I don't know whether it's flying in or out. I don't know.
At what point do they check what you have in your plane? Because if you have a private jet, bro, you just go to the airport, get on the jet, and then you land wherever you're going.
Fireblade. You know Fireblade?
Huh?
It's the Oppenheimer-owned private terminal, private jets in Oratambo. You know they've got their own terminal.
For real?
Yeah,
The
but it's not
Oppenheimers.
just for the family. They found it so to make things easier for them. But all these rich billionaires go in and out there on that private terminal.
Damn.
I've never even seen it, man.
Yeah.
Where is the Fireblade at Oratambo? You guys have heard of Fireblade, right? Yeah. So begs the question, what happens, man, in those things, you know, in these private terminals?
Yeah, it's not like
private
there's
jets.
cops along the route.
I don't know. Maybe one would think they should be like a belt where we put our things through, they get checked. But I don't know, man. They could get away with a lot there. Plus, you guys are billionaires, so hey, I don't know, man. But we have our own Fireblade at Oratambo. Yeah, for private jets.
And apparently there's a new international airport that I don't know if it's going to be open in the Cape Winelands as well.
The Rob Hussov one.
I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of things, illegal things, just happen in broad daylight in front of us, in front of the world's eyes. Just daily. It just we don't know sometimes.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Before we go, man, DSTV has new ownership. Does anyone care about that? You guys care?
Oh, the Canal Plus. That's
yeah,
a
Canal
French
Plus.
company.
Do you care?
It's
Also,
been coming.
you don't care? You don't care?
Nah, I don't
PHENDUKA?
care. It's been coming. We anticipated it.
Oh,
Well
okay.
done. Hope it's cheaper and affordable. A lot of people can afford DSTV.
Jimmy Kimmel, anybody care about that?
Nah. Was he really taken off? Was it staged? I don't know, but I saw that. Well done. Free speech wins.
What do you mean, was it staged?
I don't know. What's the history? So his show got pulled.
So his show got pulled apparently because he mentioned Charlie Kirk assassination, and then the government pulled his show. Well, put pressure on his company, ABC or Disney or whatever.
Oh,
it
the
is.
network.
The network, yeah, to pull the show. They pulled the show. It was cancelled for like 48 hours.
You see what I mean? I feel like they knew they were going to put it back on. That's what I'm trying to say.
But they put it back on because of public outrage. Like the stock was going down. People were cancelling their membership and subscriptions and
may have
stuff.
been real then.
A lot of celebrities were speaking against it, saying that this is the death of freedom of speech.
Yeah,
And
bro.
then when you actually watch the show where apparently he made a derogatory comment about Charlie Kirk, you couldn't find anything, you know? And then he came back, and then this was his monologue when he came back.
Okay.
About what I need to say and do tonight. And the truth is, I don't think what I have to say is going to make much of a difference. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I have no illusions about changing anyone's mind. But I do want to make something clear because it's important to me as a human, and that is, you understand that it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man. I don't...
That's how you cry, Pori.
I don't think there's anything funny about it. I posted a message on Instagram on the day he was killed, sending love to his family and asking for compassion, and I meant it. I still do. Nor was it my intention to blame any specific group for the actions of what it was obviously a deeply disturbed individual. That was really the opposite of the point I was trying to make. But I understand that to some that felt either ill-timed or unclear or maybe both. And for those who think I did point a finger, I get why you're upset. If the situation was reversed, there's a good chance I'd have felt the same way. I have many friends and family members on the other side who I love.
Oh, he's crying throughout it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's legit, bro.
Do you think it's sincere also when you watch it?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
No?
I'm not sure.
It's okay not to know.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man.
Also, in a major win for free speech, Google has admitted to censoring YouTube creators during the COVID-19 pandemic under pressure from the Biden administration. The company says it silenced creators, and those creators will now be allowed to return.
Yeah, and nothing happens to YouTube, obviously.
No.
I mean,
But imagine as a creator, your
possibly
channel got shut down for 2-3 years. You lost business.
Lost income. Your family's under.
Yeah.
You're in the red. You fucked. The
Yeah.
world is upside down. What about, did some commit suicide? You know what I mean? When they've built something for years and years and years, and then a politician weighs down on a company and puts pressure on them to deplatform you. That's so unfair, bro. Without any consequences whatsoever. It's so unfair.
But I remember during COVID, we stayed far away from it, eh? Because you could pick it up. Like, if
Yeah.
you mentioned or spoke about it, like your video wasn't pushed out to as many people.
When you were telling the truth or what you think about the whole COVID thing and
Yes.
vaccines.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a very funny time, that, bro.
Sure. Anything else?
I don't know. What do you guys think about Liquideep coming back?
Liquideep.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, shout out. Well done to them if you're a fan. I just wonder what it looks like. Are they coming back to release new music? And if they do, good luck. I'm curious to hear what it sounds like. And if they're coming back to just perform, they'll also do well because there's a lot of nostalgia. I mean,
But their fans are old now, bro. Their fans have kids now.
Mikasa, but Mikasa's still performing. TKZ still takes gigs. There's always a nostalgia, and their fans have more money now. You know what I mean? They're on Apples now, not on BBM. They're working now. They're women leading the charts of buying houses now, you know? So I think that if they're coming to perform, they'll still get some gigs. They'll be on the major festivals because it's nostalgia, bro. They will give you a hot 30-minute set. Think about it. So it makes sense, man.
One must go Liquideep, Mikasa.
Liquideep, because they've been gone. You know, like Liquideep, they've been gone, bro. And Mikasa's been holding it down. And no, for me, Liquideep, based on the catalog size.
Okay.
Based on the catalog size.
So you'd agree with Caesar saying that their clock is run
Nah, I disagree. I saw that. I disagree. You never know, bro.
Caesar, which Caesar?
Gomo.
Gomo, what did he
Yeah.
say?
That their time has run out. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, he was pretty much saying in the industry, we all know in the industry you get a certain time.
Window, yeah.
A certain window, you know what I mean, to make it and rake it in. And sometimes that window closes. For some people, that window's 20 years, 30 years. And you'll never know how long yours is. For some people, it's 1 year. For some people, it's 5 months. You know what I mean? For Mashego, it's 8 months. You never know. Honestly, you never know. And for some people, you think it is closed, you know, and then it comes back. You know what I mean? The likes of us. You know, so you never know. So that's what he was alluding to. But also, I think he was thinking of it as Liquideep still making their old music, maybe, you know? What if they make new music and it's different? It makes sense with the current times. What if they create their own lane within 3-step or whatever genre they choose to? So I don't know about that, man.
Yeah,
I disagree with him on that one.
No, all the best to those guys. Thank you so much, Zozo. It's like it is Jojo.
Jojo!
Zozo for joining us, man.
Yeah, shout out. You're amazing.
Were you nervous today as well?
Yes, actually. I think I was a lot more nervous today than the first one, if I'm being honest.
Why?
Well, okay. I think because one, you read what people say, you read what people think.
People love you.
Let me explain. You read
What's
what
the
people
pressure?
say, you hear what people think. I don't really care about being called names. You speak to people after, and you hear different opinions, you know, and my uncle's opinion also matters to me. So like, So,
What was
like,
what was his feedback?
He said
It was too short.
He said I spoke too much. A ghost must be a ghost. And I was not.
You add a different layer to it.
And a lot of people agreed. If we're being fair, a lot of
That's why you
people
asked me
agreed.
if I should speak less today's episode.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Like you spoke, you did speak more, but also you had substance in your speaking more, you know?
Exactly. It's
Like-
not like you're just speaking for the sake of speaking.
Yeah, like with the Pori thing, and you're like, with the what is it? Which one? Was it Faith Queen Twerk? Faith Nketsi thing.
Yeah.
You were like, oh yeah, then I did my research. I was like, whoa, you know? So your speaking more adds value to what you say. So you're like, yeah, but I did my research and my...
Who
and
doesn't do their research? What are you talking about?
Eh? Dude, her research, she said, come on, bro, don't
Sorry,
do this.
please, next.
She said,
You-
I made calls. I was like, whoa, you made calls? You have people who know these people? And you made calls? So I was like, I made calls. That's research. I called around. I'm like, whoa. So you see, then obviously your speaking time becomes more, but you're adding lots of value into the conversation. So I disagree with that you speak too much, because it makes sense.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. Look, I think the more you do it, the easier it becomes. The more comfortable you become. So it was good. I had fun. It was good. Thank you.
So did we, man. We appreciate you guys as well. We out here, man. Podcast and chill.
Peace.
Boom! If you've made it this far, we really appreciate you guys. Make sure you support by subscribing, liking, sharing, and don't forget to comment. Cash up.